Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology once again. And as you can see the title, it's January 2022. This is the monthlies, and this is based on the Sidereal Zodiac, and the planetary positions would be quite dramatic to start with. Yes, I'll be sharing with you all the 12 ascendants or the moon sign predictions. So stay tuned. And in the first segment, I will be explaining what are the transit positions and how they're going to be impacting us all on the mundane level. As usual, my videos are, based on, the presentations, and I definitely share with you my views on the different aspects of life, career, health, how is your, happiness question, relationship. So everything I try to cover. And if at all I'm not, please, you can let me know. Litigations, if you want to know about litigation, also I will be covering. And this is the first month of the year 2022. So it's very important. And soon I'll be sharing with you the yearlies also. So you can check that out as well. I have already given you a preview of the same. So please go and look at that as well. So very soon I'll be sharing the 2022 reading for the year as well. So yes, Saturn is the winner. As you can see, I'm wearing black. Saturn is always the winner. Why? Because it's the slowest and it impacts us all. Until unless we do the karma, we don't get the results. So we have to perform in our own limitations. So yes, but we can modify. We do have free will, and we do have the right to modify ourselves, isn't it? So if you want to understand what is happening every day in our life, so please go back and watch my weeklies and weeklies ahead also. And to start with, a very happy new year to all of you. And how is this month? What are the transit positions? I'll tell you that through the graphical presentation. And if you're watching me for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. I really need subscribers. As you know, I am running short of subscribers. Somehow people are leaving me, they're joining me. So that's part of the game. But yes, I would love to have you on board, of course. And I do the Prashna also, as you know, from time to time. So please, just subscribe, like, and share my channel as well. Okay, so let's start with the, let me share the screen first. These are live sessions, so please bear with me if at all it's a delay in sharing. All right. So I hope it's sharing, and this month we have many transits happening. So I will let you know. It's not sharing, I guess. So let me share now. Yeah, I hope now it's sharing. These are the problems with the live sessions. So this month, Sun is going to be in Sagittarius till the 14th of January, which is called the karma. So we are not supposed to perform any kind of auspicious tasks, religious tasks, the 16, as we say. So Sun will be moving into Capricorn sign, and that's going to happen from the 14th of January till the 14th of February 2022. And it is going to be, it's called the Makar Sankranti, a very auspicious time as well. And then we have Mars in Scorpio sign till the 16th of January and moves into Sagittarius sign from 16th of January till the 26th of February. Mercury is going to get is direct till the 15th of January and goes retrograde next month from the 15th of January till the 5th of February. So again, if you have to make any kind of decisions regarding your business, trade, education, communication with people, so you have to be really planning that from now itself. So 15th of January, before to that, if you can do things related to your work, communication, so it will be good for you. Jupiter will be transiting through Aquarius from 6 degrees 21 minutes to 12 degrees 46 minutes. From Sagittarius to Capricorn of Mancha. So people who are having Sagittarius and Capricorn rising also, or Ascendant or Moon sign, so they will be feeling the positive results for that as well, even if Jupiter is in Aquarius. So that's how you should decipher. Venus is retrograde in Sagittarius, as we all know. It's going to be getting direct only on 29th of January, and it's moving in the direct motion in Sagittarius sign itself, and it's going to be changing signs only in the month of February. So Venus retrograde to start with, a year who is, whose number is also 6, denoted by Venus. So there can be some complications in relationships. You can be more agile. You can be more, more into finance, accumulating money, but you're unable to. There's a lot of frustration in relationship because of that. So take care in relationships, especially. Saturn is going to be from 17 degrees 43 minutes to 21 degrees 11 minutes in Capricorn sign. We'll be covering Gemini and Cancer Navamsa. So Gemini people will feel little restrictive. Whatever they are trying to do, they are not able to. That's what the Saturn energy will impart. And we'll be having, as you can see, so as you can see, Saturn is going to be in Cancer Navamsa after after the middle of the month. So that's the time when you will feel the energies of quite emotions attached to your work. So you have to tame those energies as well this month. So Rahu and Ketu are going to be changing Navamsa this month. So from Pisces and Virgo Navamsa, they will be moving into the Leo and Aquarius Navamsa. So you can feel the results. If you're feeling that Jupiter is there in Aquarius is not giving you good results, is because you have Rahu energy in Aquarius. So that is how you feel that there is a blockage. You're not able to make decisions, or you're having some complications in friendships, in your relationships. You are not having that fulfillment of desire, or you have a lot of desires, because Jupiter in Aquarius sign will not give you material desires. But when Rahu is there, so you will feel. So that's how you should interpret. You should combine the Navamsa positions also. So when Jupiter is in Sagittarius and Capricorn Navamsa, on the other side, we have Aquarius Navamsa getting active because of Rahu energy. Leo people will feel quite restrictive because of Ketu energy. They will have, maybe some health issues they have to combat. So that's how things are. So Moon's transit, of course, will be breaking the Kalsarpa from time to time. Kalsarpa is active, as you all know. Mars is also going to be in that particular zone where it is, getting hemmed between Saturn and Ketu. Even if it's coming out of Ketu's conjunction, you will feel quite agitated, fiery energy. This is a Gandanta energy of Mars. Don't forget that Mars is going to be transiting from the water energy to the fire energy. So it is going to give you a lot of zeal and energy, but you are not able to utilize those energies because of this hemming between the Pap Kartari, which is active for Sagittarius people. You will feel quite, a lot of energy, better than before, because Mars is transiting there. But at the same time, Venus is also retrograde, you must understand. So it is going to give you some kind of restriction in your relationship, in your communication, aggression. All that is going to be too much, predominant this month. So that's what is going to happen this is the transit position, how the sky looks like in this month. So, Rahu Ketu are not changing sign on the face of it. Saturn is not changing signs. Jupiter is not changing signs this month in January, but we have Sun changing sign, and Venus is also going to get direct by the end of the month, and Mercury is going to go retrograde. So many changes happening, and stay tuned for my weeklies. I will be elaborating more, and I'll be elaborating more on Mercury retrograde also, what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. So let's proceed with the Aries sign first. So this is a live session. So in case there is some delay in the timestamps, please bear with me. I will be definitely doing I will be doing the timestamps after it's uploaded. So for Aries natives, you have Saturn in your 10th house. Mars is going to be coming out of your 8th house zone, and it will be transiting your 9th house. So it is the luck factor which is attached to this. So this is a very beautiful month for you. Aries people are definitely going to be feeling quite energetic this month. They're going to be feeling that things are now moving towards positivity. And in case you're having some kind of plans to initiate any kind of romance, any kind of investments, travels, all that is on cards. But at the same time, you have to be very careful about these things. Maintain cordiality with your seniors, with your co-workers, also with your father-like figures, gurus. Maybe there is something which is stopping you to communicate with them, or you are getting a little agitated with them also. In your relationship you are having, because it's Venus is retrograde, being the second and the seventh lord in retrogression. So this is actually blocking the energy. You're not communicative. You're not able to convey what you want to. Now, Venus and Mars combination gives a lot of energy, agility, sexual desires. So you will be, feeling those energies even more in relationship. It's not going to be towards or emotional bent of mind. It's going to be only physical, and then matter ends. It's like that energy. And also Jupiter is well positioned, but it's going to be in Sagittarius and Capricorn Navamsa. So again, very, very strong. Luck is by your side. Rahu energy is giving you material growth also. In case you want to go in for investments, do it before 15th of January, because Mercury is going to go retrograde. So the best thing that you can do is you should chant Hanuman Chalisa. You Aries and Scorpio natives should always chant Hanuman Chalisa, and they should also do the donations in something to do with the, feed the girl child. That is going to help them. Okay, feed the girl child or educate the girl child. That's very good for you. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, how is this January 2022 for you? Firstly, your Lagnesh is in retrogression till the 29th of January. So when it goes direct also, it is going to be in the retrograde phase. So in the 8th house, it's going to be giving you little soothing effect till the time it's retrograde, because it's coming out of the 8th house zone. So good for relationship, I would say. In case you have any kind of detachment with your partner, now you will get attached to your partner. You will get more agile, you will get more energetic, you will get more fiery, heated, and this can also lead to some arguments also. There can be something which is, blocking the energy, like in your relationship, because Saturn and Ketu are on the either sides. So this can bring about some blockages in relationship as well. But at the same time, when Mercury is also transiting through Sagittarius sign in the 8th house, so this will lead to a lot of verbal arguments, heated arguments, or some health issues to your partner. So you have to take care of your health as well as your partner's health this month. And Sun is also coming out of the 8th house zone and is going to be conjunct this Saturn. Mercury is going to go retrograde. So this in Capricorn. So this is like a combination which is giving you a lot of struggle in your relationship, especially at workplace. Maybe some complications can come up in with your authorities. So you have to maintain cordiality. You don't have to give up, saying that, I can't do it, or you have to get into any kind of arguments with them often. There is a lot of confusion, I know, but you will sail through this as well because of Rahu energy in Aquarius Navamsa. So you will feel there is lot of tug of war going on at the place of work. You are feeling quite detached from your family. You're not able to spend time with your family, and you're spending too much time at the place of work, or there's a lot of work that you get. Suddenly you will feel that you have to go in for some change. Some promotion is also possible. But at the same time, for health, you have to be extra careful. If at all, you have to go in for some litigation, loans, debts. So all this is going to give you some, delays. Some frustration is going to build up. But at the same time, the best thing would be that you donate something in green, feed the, give some, stationery items, books, or donate books, donate pens, pencils, whatever, you can, the stationery items to people, to the children who are not able to spend on these things. So it'll help you for sure. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, how is this January 2022 for you? Firstly, your Lagnesh is going to go retrograde from the 15th of January till the 5th of February. So during this time, do not make any decisions related to education, communication, major communication, documentation, applying for visa, applying for PR. No, it's not a good idea. If you do it, then you will fall on your face. In case you have to do it in a good hora, maybe, in the Sun hora, or you can do it in Venus hora, or in Moon hora. Then hora is, a part of the day when it is calculated on the basis of sunset and sunrise. Then we divide the whole 24 hours into horas. One hora is approximately 1 hour each. So that is why there are, repetition of horas also. So whenever there is a good hora, the good horas can be Sun hora, Venus hora, Moon hora. Jupiter hora on Thursdays is not considered to be good. So do it in these horas, definitely your work will be done. But it's better to avoid when Mercury is retrograde. Communication wise and documentation wise, it's not considered to be that positive. So be careful. Otherwise, yes, Rahu energy is in your 12th house and is transiting your 11th in the Navamsa position. So this will give you some confusion with your parents, with your neighbors, with your siblings, and with your, colleagues also. So you have to maintain cordiality with them. There can be complications related to your health because Saturn is there, Mercury is going retrograde. So you have to take care of your skin related issues, feet related issues, gums related issue. So eyesight, you have to take care because Sun is also going to be transiting your 8th house zone and is going to be joining Saturn. So whenever Sun-Saturn combination happens, it's not a bad combination. So just do the remedies related to, do the Argya to Sun, because we have to just, emancipate Sun God, and, we have to maybe do the pranayam, or we can do the Surya Namaskar also. There's the asan. You can just Google and you'll get it, all the asan that you have to do. Surya Namaskar involves. So it will be good for you because you're having health issues. So if you do it, then you will, and as it is Jupiter looking at the first house also gives you weight gain, but definitely Jupiter is going to be in Sagittarius and Capricorn Navamsa. So it will give you a protecting, saving grace this month. Do the, any kind of, education, you have to initiate, you have to give it some time, or maybe, there will be some confusion. So maybe redo things, reassess everything, because Mercury is going retrograde this month. So you have to reassess everything, especially your communication, because communication is like, you will hit the email to somebody, but it will go somewhere else. So all that, those energies, they suffer. So maybe you are signing a document, you sign it wrongly, or you don't read it, and then you get into any kind of litigation. You have to be careful about all those energies as well. Surely, Sun is going to be giving you that vitality because it's going to the 8th house zone. So it is definitely going to take care of your work and your, there are certain secrets which can come up of the other person. Spouse health also you have to look after. Okay, the best remedy for you is to chant Hanuman Chalisa and Om Ganganapataye Namo Namaha Om 108 times every day, or especially on Wednesdays, if you can do. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. How is this month of January 2022, the first month of the year 2022 going to be? So for Cancer natives, please do watch my weeklies because it's based on the moon's movement. You are a very emotional sign. Saturn is looking here. So there can be some confusion with your partner. The partner might become very mature, sensible. Suddenly you feel that and Mercury is also going to go retrograde. So you start feeling that there is some connectivity which is missing out. Maybe somebody from overseas connects with you and resolves all the troubles that you're going through. Some kind of connectivity with foreigners is getting, you're getting involved in those even more. Venus is retrograde and is in the Sagittarius sign this whole month long. So this is also going to be giving you some issues in investments, some communication gap in your relationship also. Thankfully, Saturn is there. It's a big time saving grace because it's looking at Libra sign also, which is ruled by Venus. So this will give you some energy towards your change of place. Maybe you will change the place where you are living. You'll buy some vehicle also. Be careful. Venus is retrograde. Mercury is also going retrograde. So two planets retrograde from 15th of January, especially, till the 29th January, two planets will be retrograde. So Venus and Mercury. So you have to take care of your communication for sure. There can be some confusion with your partner and your relationship, and, at the place of work also. Some co-workers are conspiring against you. So you have to work through those energies. Be careful, be more alert. That's what I can say. Also, Mars is coming out of your 5th house, and 6th house zone is getting highly, highly volatile. There can be some litigation on cards. Litigation can be because of your work, because of your relationship also. Some divorce on cards or something, some separation that you have been contemplating from a long time. So this is going to, and Ketu energy in the 5th house gives some separation from your partner also, from in your relationship, love relationship, So you have to make these pointers. Rahu and Ketu are changing the Navamsa, and they're going to be in your Leo. Leo has Ketu there, and Rahu is in your Aquarius sign, which is your 8th house. So Navamsa energy, if we bring here, so it's like, there can be some confusion with your partner. Again, some health issues can come up suddenly, which you didn't think about, and you will not be able to detect it. So the best is change the doctor, change the line of treatment. That's the best remedy. And you should actually chant Om Namah Shivaya, often, because Cancer is ruled by Moon. Moon is on Lord Shiva's head, right? So if you will chant Om Namah Shivaya, you are propitiating Lord Shiva. You can do Ganesha chant because Lord Shiva's son is Lord Ganesha. So these are how we, decide about the remedies. On new moon and the full moon time, donate rice, donate sugar to the needy. That is also a very good remedy for Cancer natives, especially. Cancer is a very fickle-minded sign. They're very, they don't have anything fixed, basically, because it's a movable signs all in the Kendras. So they will always have problems and complications with the partner also, because the mental wavelength doesn't match. Moon is very swift and Saturn is very slow. So there is always some complications that you go through, at the home front and and you personally, how you handle all this. But everything will be, like obviously we all are born because of some karma. We do have free will. We can always modify. We can always modify to some extent, it's there's of course, a radius that we have been assigned. So we can move around in that. Okay. We have that free will. So use it towards better. So coming to Leo sign, for Leo natives, your sun, the Lord of Leo, is going to be transiting out of the 5th house and is going to be transiting your 6th house. And 6th house sun is considered to be good, and there's no planet opposite it also. So there's no Veda concept working here. So when sun is going to be in Sagittarius till the 14th of January, 15th, Mercury goes retrograde. So you have to be a little extra careful about your decision making related to financials, progeny. Maybe, you have to go in for some surgical process. Some house change can be there. Some place change can also be anticipated. Some signing of the agreement or documents might just, might just goof up. So you have to be really careful about those. And sun will be in your 6th house. So this will give you some energy to decide about your relationship also, because the Lord of the 7th is in the 6th house. So this is the time when you will make major decisions. This is the month. So in case you have to go in for some job change, place change, litigation, loans that you have taken to repay, all that is going to get active with sun in the 6th house. Sun in the 6th house gives good health also. Sun is Dhanvantri. So if at all it is in the 6th house, it gives you a good line of treatment if at all you're looking for one. And Rahu energies, as it is going to be in Rahu in Aquarius Navamsa, gives detachment also, because Ketu is in the 1st. So detachment with the partner, confusion with the partner or the outside people. So you have to take care during this time. And the best remedy that I can assign you is that you should do Om Grini Suryaya Namaha Om chant. That is the best chant, and do it 108 times. If you can do it every day, fine. If you can't, then do it on Sundays and Thursdays especially. Om Grini Suryaya Namaha Om. I have given in my previous videos also. I have written it also. You can go back and check. But yeah, the best would be the Surya Namaskar. If you can't do the chant, do the Surya Namaskar. And you should actually take blessings of your guru, of your father-like figures. That's the best remedy that you can do. Saturn is also conjunct. So don't fight or don't blame or don't get irritated by your co-workers with your helpers. Especially do for them rather than going, against them. Don't backbite. Don't conspire against anybody. Rahu is in your 10th house. It will not give you good results as it is. You'll get confused. And as it is, your Sagittarius and Capricorn Navamsa are getting active because of Jupiter's presence. Also, that's a big time saving grace for you. So acquire knowledge, do some higher learning, higher education, learn some language. It's going to be it's going to be a good thing for you. Okay, this is a good month for you. For Virgo natives, this month your Lagnesh is going to go retrograde from the 15th of January. So whatever decisions you have to make, you have to be making before that. In case you have to sign any agreements, sign any documents, or apply for visa, PR, doing RT-PCR also, try doing it before that, because, it is not a retrograde period is like reversals, you have to repeat everything. It's like going backwards and deciding what you have to do, something which you have missed out, it's a missing link that you're looking for. So whenever any planet is going retrograde, you should be more receptive to things. You should rejuvenate, reinvigorate, redo, rethink, REs, just keep doing that. Keep it in mind. Retrograde means that. And the planet forgets his own signification. So maybe you will have some complications related to your, your own self. You might have problems in organizing things, because it's a very calculative and organized sign, and very meticulous. Virgo people are very meticulous in whatever they do. So plan everything well, because it is also your Lord of the 10th. So it can lead to some complications at the place of work, health issues, or some wrong decision, communication gap with people. So you have to be very, very calm during this time and make decisions. Do Om Ganganpataye Namo Namaha chants, do Ganesha chant, serve the needy, donate to some girl child, donate something, anything you wish to. It's up to you. Do it. It'll be really helpful. Also, Sun is going to be coming out of your, fourth house zone and will be transiting your fifth house this month. And this is the time when you will have a lot of connectivity with your children, care, affection. Children will be listening to you, or they need to discuss certain things. So pay attention to them. In case you have to go in for some education, or your children have to go in for some education, line change, stream change. So do it before the 15th of January, because that is the time, you will have some confusion. So decide everything and then take a call. Litigation, you can get into it, but in case you have to sue somebody, you have to file a case against somebody, you can do it, but it is not going to be a win-win situation, or it is going to be a prolonged process. Be prepared for it. In case you have to go in for some checkups, health issues you're having, you have to go and plan that. You can do that as well during this month, especially before the 15th. If you do it, it's better. Rahu is going to be transiting your 6th house and Ketu over your 12th. So there can be some problems with the foreigners. In case you have to make any changes or sign any agreement documents, so be careful. Maybe some delegates are coming and you have to make certain decisions. So that you have to do only before 15th. Try doing it before the 15th of January. Mars is going to be changing signs this month, and it's going to be changing from the 16th of January. So there are so many transit positions changing on the 14th. Sun changes sign. 16th, Mars, 15th January, Mercury goes retrograde. So many transit positions happening this month. So a lot of transitions happening. So you will be able to gear up, now. This is the time, because Mars coming out of your 3rd house zone will give you a lot of energy to take decision now, take charge. There can be some decision that you will be making related to your family, related to your house. You'll be buying some property, or you will be maybe deciding about your relationship, as to you want to be in this relationship or you want to part ways. All that you will be doing, contemplating already. You're already doing that. Now, January will be a very huge milestone for the 2022. Of course, everybody knows that. And as you can see, it's 1/1/2022 chart that I've put up. So it's like 8, total is 8. So it's a slowdown. It's a slowdown to start with. Then gradually this year we pick up. It's a slow start, but gradually, because Venus is retrograde, because the number 2022 is number 6. So it's a gradually we move on. That is how. So the best remedy I told you is donate and to do the chant. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, your Lagnesh to start with is in retrogression. Correct? That is Venus. Venus is retrograde, hemmed between two malefics, and then Mars is also going to be joining here. So Venus is like quite, irritated with all this. And Saturn is looking at Libra sign. Saturn is trying to your Taurus sign, and Rahu is in the Taurus sign looking at the Saturn. So all this mixed up together, brings about a lot of confusion, a lot of hard work you have to put in. You feel quite isolated, as if somebody has just blocked the energies. You want to do certain things, you're not able to. You want to achieve, you've set your goals, you want to achieve those goals, but you're not getting that path. You're not able to see the path. You feel quite, blindfolded. You feel that, oh, where am I? I'm stuck. The energy is stuck. So that is what Libra energy is feeling. And in relationship also, there is nothing happening. Nothing is working. You're speaking something, other person is not receptive, or the other person is not able to hear or listen to you, what you're saying, what you're trying to convey. So you're like, oh, I'm done. Kantak Shani gives this. Okay, Kantak Shani means Saturn in the fourth house from the Lagna or the moon. Basically, it's from the moon because it's all mental setup. So what happens, when there is these kind of energies, you should pray, you should surrender. That's the best remedy. When you know that, nothing is in your hand, what happens? Comes the divine grace. So let that divine grace flow rather than struggling too much. Just calm down, calm down. There's a lot of energy which is blocking you. Only the divine can help. Can you see? Jupiter is in your Aquarius sign, looking at your first house. So from November onwards, you're feeling that there is a mellowing down effect. There's a calming effect in you. You're feeling quite, the restlessness is calming now. So that is because of the divine grace, Jupiter's energy. So be receptive to it. Mercury is going retrograde, so you will have to be taking care of your communication with the foreigners, travels. There's a blockage also. You are unable to travel, or maybe, when you're traveling, there are hiccups, there are problems. You have to apply for the visa, but it's not happening. So take care of all that before the 15th of January. If you have to make the changes, you do it before to that. Otherwise, it will be a big time problem for you. Okay. So in case you're having all these kind of energies, you should surrender. That's the bestest remedy that I can assure you it works. Just leave it on to him. Give it to him. All your troubles, just say, please take me out of this. And he will, for sure. Okay. Rahu is in your 8th house, so you have to take care of your health. Do not, it's the routine that you're caught up in. It's a very laid back kind of a routine, or a lazy routine that you're caught up in. So just break it, just try to swim against tide. Rahu energy will be leaving your 8th house. So just some change definitely will come this year. I will be I'll be sharing the yearly soon. So Rahu, when it transits the 7th house, there is a change which you can anticipate. So here, this is just a passing phase. No phase stays for long. If good times don't stay, neither will the bad times. Accept it and just be receptive to all this. If it is bad times, okay, flow with the flow. Don't just, feel uneasy and uncomfortable. It is a month which is going to be giving you that patience also, believe you me, because Venus is in retrogression. Your Lagnesh is in retrogression. So the kind of energies that Venus gives, Venus is a very, planet who gives love, luxury, romance, and, material growth, materialistic planet. So it's retrograde now. So it will give you some time to rethink about things that you, especially around you, how people are, how your financials are. You're thinking about all those things now. So, but don't make any decisions. Don't make hasty decisions, because Venus will get direct and then will be in retrograde period. So you have to be a little wise and give it some time. That's the best thing to do. And donate some books, donate some stationery items to people, chant Hanuman Chalisa also, and chant Saraswati chants. That's very good. Wear whites. Try to wear whites more often when Venus is retrograde. Mercury is also going retrograde, so be careful about your agreement, signing the agreement documents. Do not get into any kind of litigation. Do not get into any kind of new subject, picking up new subjects, changing streams, applying for documents or related to anything, buying vehicle. All this should be avoided, okay, with Mercury retrograde. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, your Lagnesh is in your first house till the 16th of January, and it transits to Sagittarius Sun, your second house zone, on the 16th January till the 26th of February. So this is like, a lot of aggression was here. So now it is going to be a little better, but you have to take care of your speech. There can be some complications with your family members. It's looking at your 5th house. So you can have complications with your children also. Complication as in, like, you can have some separative tendency, lack of understanding, a lot of aggression. All that you have to tame. You have to work through those energies. Jupiter is going to be in your 4th house zone, and it's a big time saving grace. Rahu is also going to be in Aquarius Navamsa. So they can be that you're, spending too much time at your home front. You're doing your house, you're redoing your place. all those is quite likely. Maybe change of place is also possible. Change of job can also happen. There can be some complications at the place of work with your seniors, because Leo sign Ketu is there in the Navamsa. I'm talking of Navamsa, D9 chart. So that's there, but ultimately you will have to work through your financials. It's really a little difficult right now, difficult time for you, because a lot of money stuck here and there, and you're feeling that, when will it come out? When will I recoup? When will I recover from whatever you're going through? So this is going to take a little time, because Mars is going to be conjunct Venus, which is retrograde, your 12th lord, and also your 7th lord. So there can be communication gap with your partner. There can be some misunderstanding that you'll be having often. Very strong desire to, agility is there. Strong desire to have sexual relationship is there. With Mars and Venus combination in the 8th house from there, from the 7th. So both of you are, it's like, too much of fire and heat. And it's Mars is also in Gandanta zone to start with. So this is like, a transitional phase. Take care of your spouse's health, your partner's health also. This can lead to some health issues, and maybe you have to seek advice, change the doctor. And Rahu Ketu is, the Kalsarpa is active. So this is like blocking the energy to grow, to make decisions related to your family, to finance, related to your siblings also. There can be some complications in your siblings' health, or they can make wrong decisions. Documentation, communication, you may suffer there. So you have to be really, really cautious when you're making decisions regarding your documentation, your PR, your visa, signing agreements, initiation of any kind of education. All that you have to work through. You have to be very careful. Before 15th of January, if you do it, it's positive. Sun is also going to be leaving this zone and transiting your 3rd house. That is something which is positive. It's going to give you some courage to make decisions now. Maybe you will be getting all support from your superiors. So pay attention to that. There can be some complications because of Ketu and Leo Navamsa with the co-workers and seniors. But at the same time, Sun transiting through Capricorn will give you that energy to talk to them boldly. Present your ideas to them, creativity that you have, you just talk to them openly. So that is something which you can do, and you will get accepted also. So the best remedy for you is Hanuman Chalisa. Chant Hanuman Chalisa, meditate. I don't give meditation to everybody. Meditation is just a word, I feel at times, though people will kill me for this, but yeah, I feel that meditation is when you are happily doing something, not out of a force that you have to do this, you have to breathe, you have to do the exercises. No, something which you will enjoy doing with passion, with affection, with love, with care. That is what is meditation for me. I love doing this, what I'm doing. I love doing this. So this is my meditation. A 1 hour video, I can assure you nobody is making on this YouTube. Nobody, I can assure you. It's just out of passion. It's only my love for this and love for you all that I can sit and in continuation live videos I'm doing. So it's all divine grace that, I'm pursuing this. Thank you for that. And please do the meditation in such a manner where you enjoy. So that's a big time remedy that I'm giving you. Donate something like, you can donate something in white. You can donate something in yellow. That is good for you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, your Lagnesh is in your 3rd house, and it's going to be transiting to Sagittarius and Capricorn Navamsa also. So this is very positive month for you for that reason. We'll not just see Venus retrograde in the 1st house. We have to see Jupiter's position also in Navamsa. So this is going to give you very good results in financials, in forming a good connectivity with the people around you. You might have some expenditure. You might make some expenditures on some charities or electronic goods. You might buy something for your, maybe your partner, your spouse, or the female counterparts at place. And this can also lead to, with Mars transiting through your 1st house, it can lead to some some decisions regarding your property matters. Maybe you'll be purchasing some property or disposing of. Don't get too aggressive. There is a lot of heat and heated argument and sexual desire also that you'll be going through this month. It's like too much as compared to previously. You were like feeling detached, but now you're going to be very attached. It's not going to be very superficial kind of a relationship, but yeah, it is going to be getting serious now. Also, Sun is going to be transiting out of your first and transiting your second. So this is like thinking about financials more. There can be some savings that you'll be making. There are certain decisions about your property matters, about your family relationship. You'll be having some ceremonies at home. Saturn is in your second house. So this gives you wealth, growth in your wealth also, because it's the second lord after all. So it's good for you. Mercury is going to go retrograde, being the lord of the 7th and the 10th. So you have to be very careful in your relationship, in your verbal communication with people around you. Whatever you convey, you have to think twice. You have to be careful about that you don't fall prey to your own thought process. Maybe, there will be something that you are thinking already and it doesn't happen. It is like, a reversal that you get because of this Mercury retrogression. Don't make any hasty decisions regarding your love relationship also. And at the place of work, do not get carried away because of your meticulously, your organized way that you do. You're a perfectionist and you expect the same from others. So this can just lead to some complications in your relationship with the co-workers and your seniors also. So be careful about that. Do not write anything which can hurt others. Do not send any kind of email where, you have to repent. So just redo things, revise. It's like REs, redo, reinvigorate, rejuvenate yourself, visit, reassess everything. Okay, reconfirm. All those REs you have to keep in mind. Redo things. Okay, so if you're writing a paper, exam, so revise that. In case it's an online thing, just read it very carefully. There is something hidden. There's something behind the scenes. You have to take care. Do not go in for any purchase of vehicles. If you have to, do it before 15th of January. Okay. Litigation is a big no-no for you. Investments is a big no-no for you right now. If you want to, then do it in a very small amount. And the best remedy for you, what I can give you is you should actually donate something in yellow, or you can help somebody. You can teach somebody. That's also a very good charity, sort of a charity that you can do. Or just help somebody in, if they are in some problem, just go and resolve their problem. Whatever problem it is, just help somebody, especially your neighbors. Just help them, okay? Your siblings, neighbors, do it. That's a big remedy. For Capricorn natives, how is this month of January 2022? So your Lagnesh, of course, is in your first house. Sun is also going to be transiting here. So it's very good for your education, professional growth, your career. You're going to be having that zeal, that energy to complete the task, especially after the 14th of January when Sun transits here. And also Mercury is going to go retrograde. So you have to be careful about your communication with people. That's something that will be a repetition, because every video we say that Mercury going retrograde is business, trade, commerce, education, your communication. So you have to be taking care of all these areas when it's retrograde. Do not buy and purchase any kind of vehicle, land, because it involves documentation. It involves exchange. Any kind of exchange involves Mercury. Mercury is involved. So you have to be taking care. Exchange of what? Exchange of verbal exchange is also one of the Mercury's traits. So you have to be really careful when you're in that exchange. Money, maybe writing of any kind of books or any documents. You have to be prepared for all this also. You have to be really careful. If you have to, do it before 15th of January. Maybe you're sending an email and it goes somewhere else. You're sending it to somebody and it goes somewhere else. So you have to double check all that when Mercury is going retrograde. Mercury is going to go retrograde from the 15th of January till the 5th of Feb. So this is the time you have to be extra careful about these energies, because it's conjunct Saturn in the Capricorn sign. Venus is going to be getting direct only by the end of the month. So it's throughout retrograde, being the lord of your 5th and your 10th house. That's a yoga karagraha going retrograde. So it will give you complications at the place of work because of some communication, because Mercury is also retrograde, and it can give you some troubles in romance also. Something to do with your communication, your miscommunication, misunderstanding that can happen. With foreigners, you can have problems, complications also. This is a house where Mercury exalts. 12th house, that is in the natural zodiac, Mercury exalts in the 12th sign. So here it is comfortable. So it will give you a lot of expenses. You have to reassess your expenditures. You have to streamline. You have to draw a line. Don't go beyond it. You can go overboard in expenditure. So you have to take care of all that as well. Sun is going to be in your 1st house. So till the time it is in the 12th, so there can be some health issues to your dad. There can be some complications with your foreign delegates also. Mars is going to be leaving your 11th house and will be transiting your 12th house. And that's the time when you will have some major expenditures on electronic gadgets. Maybe you'll be traveling and you will have complications, theft. You have to take care of all those energies as well. Rahu will be in Aquarius, Navamsa, and Ketu in your 8th house, that is Leo Navamsa. So take care of your health. Dental issues, you can have some complications in your stomach region. So take care of all these. These are all forewarning signs. And they do impact you somewhere or the other. It's, even if the impact is not big, it's not that grave, but there will be some impact that you'll be going through. Maybe you will have some toothache, and you remember VL. Oh, VL told that there will be some problem in the tooth or eyes. Okay, so be prepared for it. You can have sinus also. You can have some complications related to your speech as well. So speech can be like, you talk all, cooking up stories, or maybe, you're just not answering straight away. You're not, you're beating around the bush. You don't want to talk to people in a straight manner. That can also happen. So take care of all these energies. Okay, when Rahu is in the Navamsa of Aquarius, that is your 2nd house. So don't deviate the path. Take the straight path. Okay, the best remedy for you is that be more disciplined. Stay calm. Things are not going to go anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere. We all are here. Everything has a time. Everything will happen on time. So don't worry. Don't lose hope, and don't be in a rush. Slow down. You're a practical you're rushing, it's a movable sign after all. Saturn being there, it's trying to hold you, but you're not. You want to just finish everything fast. Something new, something different, exploring things. Calm down. Nothing is going to happen. Just stay calm. Okay. Things are going to work. Don't worry. So that's a major remedy that I'm giving you. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Saturn is in your 12th house, your Lagnesh, and Mars is looking at the 1st house. So a lot of aggression. So aggression at work is required. Mars is Digbali. Till the 16th of January, Mars is not going anywhere. It's going to be in your 10th house. So it is going to finish off the jobs that you have picked up. There is a lot of lack of connectivity with your bosses, with your people at the place of work. You're having that research-oriented mindset, but that research is not coming to an end. It's like an indefinite, research that you're involved in. It is going to be prolonged for some time, but yes, you will get some conclusions soon. Don't give up. Keep on doing that, be in that rhythm. Venus is in retrogression, and Mars is also going to be joining this Venus, from the 16th onwards, and Mercury in the 12th house is going to go retrograde. So this is like, 2 retrogrades, Mars conjunction, all the planets towards this side. So in the Kal Sarpa. So this will give you some inclinations towards relationship, towards your friendships. You want to get advice you're seeking from your friends, moving around in your friend circle, in the social community that you move around in. There can be some communication gap though, but you will be having somebody, on your mind, and you're going to be proposing that person, or some ex comes into your life. That is also quite likely with Venus retrograde in your 11th house. Or maybe you're, in a party or in a get together, and you come across somebody and you say, this is the one. I want this person in my life. All those decisions, or maybe one night stands. You can have that also. So because of Mars transiting through the 11th house zone. So there is a fulfillment of desire. At the same time, there is something which you will regret later. Remember, Venus is in retrogression. The Yoga Karagraha is in retrogression. Your Bhagesh is in retrogression. So luck is not going to be by your side. Even if the luck is by your side, what happens? You are not actually accepting it. There is something which is stopping you. Listen to that, the gut. Okay, just don't go by the external thing. Okay, the external circumstances are very favorable, conducive. Wow, I should take it up. Don't. It's all illusion. It's all deviation. Just stay calm. Look into yourself. Don't make any decisions like that. Whenever planets are retrograde, they are just showing you something else. They're not actually what they are, because they forget their own significations. Remember, whenever a planet is retrograde, he doesn't know who's moving. Like two cars are moving in the same direction. What happens? It's so confused. It's so confused. Okay, am I moving forward, or is the other vehicle moving forward? Two trains, right? When we were children, we used to see those trains, two trains on the same on the track simultaneously. We were parallel to each other, and we are confused. Which one is moving, right? Even if that one is stationary, we are thinking that one is moving, right? So it's a very confused state of mind. Retrogression is a very confused state of mind. That is why you have to reassess everything. Give it some time. Give it some time. Redo everything. Okay, refurbish everything. So that will actually help you. So if you are, jumping into it, oh wow, this was not the right decision. I should have actually, contemplated on that. Listen to your gut. Okay, don't make any hasty decisions. Nothing is going to end. Just move on with move in the flow. Don't just think that, in a rush, if you will do it, you will just fall on your face. Okay, that's what Venus retrograde is. And Mercury is also retrograde. Remember, communication. There will be always something which is a miss. So you will regret it later. So do not get carried away. Do something which is going to give you that strength. Do not get weak. This is the time you can go weak. And then, you fall prey to circumstances. Which circumstances? It's up to you to assess. I leave it on to you. You can write in the comment section if at all you go through this, okay? And how you came out of it also because of my advice. If that happens, you should always acknowledge it. It will be good for me. It will be good for you. Because you're reinforcing that, right? So it will repeat. Whenever you show gratitude to others, what happens? You are actually reinforcing it. So it will come back to you. Remember, that is the reason thankfulness, gratitude, you should keep on doing to him, to others around you, so that you get the get that thing again, right? Rahu is in your 4th house zone, so there is a lot of confusion. Do not change places right now. It will give you some problems in that, troubles if you change places. Okay. Form a good connectivity with people around you. It will be helpful, and try to understand everybody around you. Okay, rather than just thinking that they are not understanding me. Try understanding others, isn't it? For student natives, maybe they are planning to go overseas, so you do it before 15th of January. If you have to decide, when Mercury goes retrograde, then again it will be a complication for you. For health also, skin related, feet related issues, bone related issues, you can take care of that as well. Eyesight, you have to take care of your eyesight also. Okay, the best remedy that can be given to you is do Om Namah Shivaya chant. That is the best chant for you, 408 times every day. Om Namah Shivaya Om. See, when you're opening a mantra, you have to close it also. So it has to be samput. So Om in the beginning, Om in the end. Any chant you do, please put Om in the first and the last. Okay, it will be helpful. Coming to the last sign of the zodiac, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, Jupiter is your Lagnation, is transiting your 12th house. So 12 places away from it means loss of self. So maybe you're traveling overseas, you have traveled overseas already, or you are going to be spending a lot of money on yourself or on your charities. You're going to be very charitable. You're going to be doing for others more. Very good remedy also for you in case you're doing for others. Nothing like it. But do not overspend. Be rational. Okay, you have to be reasonable, no, in everything. Remedies also work when you are reasonable. You can't donate like, if you have 100 rupees, you donate 100 rupees, then you're left with nothing. And how will you make more money? Right? So you have to have some money for yourself also for survival. And of course, if you have, 100 rupee and you're keeping, giving 10 rupees or $10 if you have $100. If you're donating $10, perfect. $90 is good for you to go, right? Just a way of expressing. Now, Venus is going to go retrograde, is retrograding in your 10th house zone. So this is something which you have to work through, because this is like, a planet which has forgotten his own signification. So at the place of work, your communication with people and your thought process, your creative ideas, they are not working right now. You're scribbling, you're drawing again and again, you're doing things again and again. Maybe you're a film star, you're redoing and learning your dialogues again and again. It's not working. Just calm down. It happens. Venus is retrograde. Something has to be given time. Okay. So maybe, one thing will take extra time, but you have to be perfectionist, in doing, delivering. So you have to be taking care. Mercury is also going to go retrograde and on the 15th of January in your 11th house zone, being the lord of your 4th and 7th. So this is like going to bring about some communication gap with your family members. You can make wrong decisions about your education. You can make, your mother can have some feet troubles, or your mother can have some skin related issues, or there can be some communication gap with her own people around her, with her helpers. She can have troubles with the helpers. And 7th house Lord retrograde means there can be some complications that you have to go through with your children and with your partner. Okay, so don't get carried away. After 15th of January, especially, don't make any decisions regarding your investments. Heavy investments don't make during this time related to your education, finance, communication, education. All these you have to actually be very careful about. Venus is relationship with your seniors, with your bosses. Relationship is just not with your partner in your romance. No, it's about the people around you. So maybe you can have complications with your seniors with Venus retrograde. You can have complications in your financials. Maybe you make wrong decisions and you fall on your face. So be careful. Rahu is going to be in your 11th Navamsa, that is Aquarius Navamsa, and Ketu in your 6th house, that is Leo Navamsa. So this can give you problems in your health. There can be complications in your stomach region. You have to take care. Eat right. You're not sleeping on time. There are some addictions that you have to give up. You have to take care of that. Do not fall prey to any kind of addictions. This is like maybe you're having a lot of caffeine and then you are not able to leave it. So Venus is retrograde, Mercury is retrograde, going to go retrograde, of course. So you have to be very, very attune yourself to good things. Sleep on time. Push yourself to sleep on time. Push yourself to eat right. Push yourself to eat on time. That's something that you have to push yourself. Follow a regime, a fitness regime, or a walking, or maybe some workouts. You have to do that. You have to push yourself for doing that. Mars is going to be leaving your 9th house zone this month. It's going to be transiting through your from the 16th of January, Sagittarius sign. So this is going to get big belly. Sun is also going to be here till that time, and then Sun will be transiting your 11th house. So good transit for Sun and Mars. No complications there. So luck is by your side. You're going to be making decisions regarding some major decisions regarding your work, travels. You will be signing some documents before the 15th. You do it. Some new delegates coming your way. Some litigation at all. You're having that will get. Some decision is coming your way. All that is positive, and it is going to give you good health. Also, by the end of the day, you will feel that, yes, I changed the line of treatment and I got a cure, if at all you were having. So the best remedy that I can prescribe for you is that, donate something in black. Donate something in black in color on Thursdays and on Saturdays. It is a good remedy for you. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants or the moon signs, whichever you want to hear. And definitely, this is going to be a month which is having a lot of transitions. So please follow the advice that I have given you. It is not going to be a very quick start. It is going to be a gradual process. It is not going to be in just one go that you will be having, the results. So be patient. Be patient. Saturn is the winner of this year. That's why I'm wearing black. Saturn is the winner. Remember, when Saturn is the winner, remember, we have to be patient. Saturn has taught us a lot of patience till now. So we have started to live with the minimalistic approach of life. So this Saturn is going to give you that, this year as well, because it's the Saturn sign that's, rules, right? So let me just quickly go through the chat. Thank you everyone for being here, first of all. And everybody's saying namaste. Thank you. God bless. Thank you. Thanks. Reassess and redo. Yes. Thank you. I'm not going to take the time of birth. Complications are a must. Yes. Thank you. Hello, Auntie Gagan. Hello, beta. Thank you abundantly, Vanita ma'am. Always appreciate yourself. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. This is what I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And stay blessed, everyone. Have a great, great, great year ahead. May God give you a lot of patience, everyone, because we all will be having ups and downs in our lives. But how we, manage all that with patiently, that is something we should pray for. Okay. Stay blessed.